nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Off play action. Sanders. And that is incomplete. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Sanders escaping the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. The Falcons send out their punter. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. Is the distance on the punt there. And the Texans with great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. Out comes Deshaun Watson, ready to captain the ship here for this Houston offense.
And he makes it so difficult for all defenses because when he's got the ball, it's hard to say when a play is truly over because he can create from any spot on the field and in any situation, even when it appears that he's contained. When he's running your offense, a big play could arrive from any possible spot.
He gets it left side to Johnson. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Watson. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Now a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up 3rd down. Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans. Back to throw here. And that
come on, Dion.
Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. And instead, it's 4th down. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And it's now 3-0 Texans. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
In motion left, White. Freeman again. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Coming left, it's Freeman.
He'll get this to about the 38.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback after. You know he's trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. On the move to his left. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first. They give it to Freeman up the gut. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
A man who was a collegiate standout nearby in Austin, it's Bijan Robinson.
And he'll get nothing out of that one. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Back to Robinson now on 1st down.
And he coughed it up, and the Texans scoop it. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
Do you remember in preseason when we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and, you know, guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. Now Brown, he lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Here's Sanders. Following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Hunter. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 14 yards there and a Falcon 1st down.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You've got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
On 2nd down, Freeman. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more. Back to throw. Sanders. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back in the 25. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there. And it's 2nd down.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
On the screen, this is Coleman. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
White will go in motion right. To throw is Sanders. To throw on 3rd down.
Pass taken in by his big at tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 9 yards that time.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
And they'll try the option on first and goal. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Up the middle, Freeman. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Sanders now going to throw on 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Falcons have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, he might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
No run back here for Jones. A touchback.
Now comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here.
Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. See if they can do better here on this drive.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 35.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
In motion right here comes Johnson. A first down carry for Foster. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. To throw is Watson.
Come on, bro.
Short of the 25. The second effort couldn't free him. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Back to throw, Watson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Johnson. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
They'll run it for the first time with Dameon Pierce.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
After 7-3 the score on EA Sports. This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9.
Now Watson. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Schultz.
And the Texans are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Watson now to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Texans have retaken the lead. That's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Taken at the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense.
Man.
It's intercepted. Inside the 20. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
After the interception, here's Watson. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now it's Watson. Touchdown, Texans. From 6 yards away.
And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. It's good to make it 17-7. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Returnable here for Hester. Now Hester will get a shot.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
Well, this hasn't really been a first half to remember on either side of the ball, but I think this kind of makes this an important drive. You'd love to get this back to a 1-score game if you can, and that's good work there to get some yardage here and pick up the 1st down.
Sanders on 1st down. Steps away to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
And now a 10th carry for Freeman. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sanders. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this defense will take over right at midfield. A give, Foster running right. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
That is not going to be any help as they dump it behind the line of scrimmage. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. On 4th down, out is the punter, Cameron Johnston, to boot it away. Yards on the return that time.
And it will be Falcon football.
Atlanta now coming out on the field.
A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score.
As Sanders has it pumped free, and the Texans scoop it. And they will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Texans touchdown. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown.
Hester to return from his end zone.
Well, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
And they have done themselves absolutely no favors to earn a win today in this one, Charles. The turnover woes continue. On that last drive, they had that fumble that led to a touchdown.
And Brandon, I would say they have a mission on this drive, and the bottom line is protect the football, just put together something that they can let the last drive go. Yeah, it was a bad play. They gave up points, but that doesn't mean it has to go that way the rest of this ball game. Do what you do best on offense and try and put the ball in the end zone yourself.
Looking to throw. Sanders.
Fuck, man!
Down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down.
Well, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback. And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out.
And now some disagreement down on that sideline. The red flag is out, and we're going to get a challenge. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over.
Yeah, remember now, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear video evidence to the contrary. And I give these officials a lot of credit. Such a tough and demanding job. You and I both know that. Yeah, they make the right call way more often than they get it wrong.
Oh, they hating, bro.
So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have one challenge remaining.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Jones on the return.
A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Texans will take over.
And now out comes Houston.
Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Watson on first down.
That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Good hands there defensively. That's second down.
Throwing again is Watson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up third down on the sack.
He's certainly one of those quarterbacks that can burn you with his mobility, but that time able to hem him in and get him to the ground.
Perfect descriptor right there about how they kept him in the pocket. Excellent job of containment, but they were still able to continue to bring such strong pressure without letting him escape.
Come on, bro. Get the fucking pick.
Kept the coverage tight, plastered to the
I got this man looking too good out here, bro.
Now on fourth down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. Gets around him. That'll go as a 39-yard punt. Give him 9 on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over first and 10. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. First and 10.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Off the play fake. Sanders eluding the pressure right. That's complete to
Oh, my God.
He gets us to the other side of midfield.
Oh, my
across the
God,
35
man.
before going out.
All these weapons, bro.
Now Sanders throwing on first down. Drops it off for Coleman. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that will bring up second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Oh, my goodness, man.
It's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be second down.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 14. 17 yards on the play as they try to eat into this 17-point deficit.
And this pass rush has really been bringing the heat and has already gotten home a few times here in the first half. So how about the play call there? Sometimes if you can't protect, you've got to fool them. Screen passes like that can take a little steam out of what's been a relentless rush so far.
And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. Back to throw. Sanders got his man complete over the middle. That's Gonzalez. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Operating from the gun. Sanders. As Sanders has it pumped free. And he'll take it into the end zone.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Hey, you're down on the scoreboard, but now your offense is in close, and this is where, as a quarterback, you say, I've got to make a play here. Doesn't matter whether it's a pinpoint throw or a scramble like this one. He takes matters into his own hands and delivers a touchdown run.
Now the try here for the extra point.
I'll take it. It was ugly, but we got it.
Back into it, 24-14 now. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Houston set to take over. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming.
They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Here's Watson now on 2nd down.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
That certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Watson.
Let's go.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Set to punt. Here's Cameron Johnston. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Out of the gun, they give to Freeman. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Looking to throw. Sanders over the middle, complete. That's Gonzalez. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. The Falcons send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. A 40-yard punt, no return, and the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Yes!
And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
That's why you got to trust your defense.
My mind is, why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
A 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 14 yards there and a Falcon 1st down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talking about how great it is because it gives you a 2-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
Freeman is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3.
The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Sanders.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there's no space available. An incompletion as a result.
Here's Sanders. Gonna throw on 3rd and goal. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
Man, fuck
their
that.
3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. Looking to throw. Sanders. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And this Texans defense comes up with a goal line stand. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the 2nd quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead.
Damn, that's crazy, bro.
As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, BG, thanks very much. And welcome one and all to our beautiful new downtown Orlando studios for this EA Sports Halftime Report. We just watched a strong first half from quarterback Deshaun Watson. He came on after a slow start to fire 2 second-quarter touchdown passes and give his guys the lead at the intermission.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The Texans going to take over here to start quarter number 3. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this 3rd quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead.
Damn, Shedeur. Holy, I'll drop that fucking pass, dog.
You and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
On 2nd down, here's Watson.
Come on, man.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. They run up the middle with Foster. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
We can't let them score, bro. We can't let them score.
Pick up there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They keep it in the hands of Foster. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson.
Yeah.
A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
They have field goal range.
3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up 4th down. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And the lead will hold at 10.
I'll be holding on.
50, you start rolling the dice a bit.
I'll be holding on.
The chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
Room here to run.
Down the left sideline. And he's going to be out.
Oh, my God, man.
Inside the 10. 104 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
So he nearly took it the distance, gets him down inside the 10 for a 1st and goal.
I'd love to be in his head right now because is he rewarding himself for a great run or is he kicking himself because he didn't get all the way to the goal line?
They'll run here with Freeman. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this.
As Sanders has it pumped free, and the Texans scoop it. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And they will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Texans touchdown. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. You're talking about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get together, and they got it done a second time.
Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions. Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or 2. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the 1st down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
To throw is Sanders on 1st and 10. Flushed out right. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
To throw again, Sanders. Throw left side complete. That's good.
Damn!
And he's out of bounds just before
32.
the midfield stripe at the 49. That'll leave him.
Yeah, this dude bad luck, man. It's just turnovers every time.
It's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take what
Tried
you
to
can
be
get
nice, give
situation.
him carries.
Got out to the tight end. Now gives him much
We getting this, though. We getting this.
And he gets this one across midfield for the 1st down to the 46. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Right back to him on 1st down. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
From the 41, here's a 2nd and 5.
Here's a give up the middle. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Sanders now on first down. Looking
Oh my God, yo.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He finds his man, complete. That's Gonzalez. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Let's go.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here.
And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
We good. What you got to get a touchdown, fellas? We good.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Back to throw. Sanders. And he's got his man in stride, complete. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
They'll try to run this one in.
What the fuck, bro?
Again. They did at the 1-yard line. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice.
As Sanders has it poked free, and the Texans scoop it. And
That's crazy, bro.
Is halted at the 12-yard line.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but that's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
And instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive. Missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you've put something out there. You've given yourself a chance. You're in range, and the ball doesn't go through.
And now the rookie.
You can't be serious, bro.
Out of bounds right at midfield.
61 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all 11 on defense. Able to stop this guy. Unable to do it on that play. They've got to find.
Now y'all can't get. What the fuck?
Gain that yardage.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Here's Watson. Open man, here's Foster. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Pierce will try to pick it up.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And now look at him go.
This is crazy, dude.
Inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Wow.
That's crazy. Y'all just decided to stop.
All they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. First and goal, Foster. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. To throw on second is Watson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's third and goal.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
They'll try and punch it in with Foster. Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. Only a yard there, so it brings up fourth and goal. Fourth down, off goes Watson. On comes Texan kicker Kaimi Fairbairn for the field goal. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. The kick by Fairbairn is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
Looking to throw. Sanders looking downfield for Jones. A contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 51 yards.
To get back in this ball game, big plays are going to be necessary. And here's one right on cue. Coming up with 3 scores here in the fourth is not going to be an easy task. But that's good work there to bite off a chunk of yards.
Back to throw. Sanders. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
Why can't y'all just get a fucking touchdown, bro?
Certainly not what they were hoping for on first and goal.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
Looking to throw. Sanders. Flush to his right. And this is...
Oh, my God!
One hand. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
This likely a must-have, 3rd and goal.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Falcons have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that cuts this lead down to 13. So that drives 7 plays in length, and it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away.
And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback.
And the Texans set to come onto the field.
Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side.
Bro, get an interception, bro.
But maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
From the gun, here's Watson. And that's complete. It's the tight end Daniels. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs. And the slot man goes in motion left.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. A shotgun snap for Watson. Forced out to his left. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Someone moved. Flag is out. That's going to be 5 yards.
And that'll drive coaches crazy. You work all week on dealing with loud crowds, on dealing with motion, and then you have a guy jump.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. Back to throw. Watson. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today.
Come on, man.
A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Atlanta now coming out on the field.
Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive. And in a relatively quick manner.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not at all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Turner. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12.
Well, obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. Being chased out left. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Here's 3rd and 10.
Looking to throw. Sanders. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jog that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down.
Come on, Shedeur.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Looking for White on the deep ball. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Throwing to start the drive. Watson. He finds his target. It's Schultz. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Operating from the gun. Watson. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Looking to maybe throw for it here, Watson. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to here in the fourth. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Or are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Sanders throwing on first down. Toward the sideline, intercepted. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. And the Texans are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. That interception may be the exclamation mark on what really all around has been a good performance.
A fantastic performance. They will enjoy film session. Their grade should be very good on this one. And I think the next time the offense gets the ball, I just think about running it and getting the clock done and getting the heck out of here.
And by the way, semantics here, but before the grammar police come after me, I think it's exclamation point, not mark, right?
You're asking me? Seriously?
Yeah, you're smarter than me. Everybody knows that.
Listen, I go with what you say, my man.
Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Back to throw. Watson. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. Escaping the pressure right. Man open, here's Jones. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A very solid gain of 27. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Eluding the pressure right. This pass into the hands of Turner. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On second down, it's Turner. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Sanders. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Texans are going to take possession here at their own 33. This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit, had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Foster. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Didn't get to the sticks, but that's an ideal carry there on 1st down, isn't it?
I mean, now you're 2nd and 1. Although, you know, in the NFL, even if he picked up the first down, I don't think it's a big difference because the clock doesn't stop.
Yeah, not like college.
Right. If it's college football, you want to second and one is probably better than picking up the first down because in college football, the clock stops with every first down and actually aids the defense in that situation.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. They'll go again with Foster. 121 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Here now, 2nd and 4. They'll try the right side with Foster. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, they hand to Foster.
Oh, y'all fall for that dumbass shit.
First good for 20 and a first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Down to a knee. Here is the Texans.
Run up the donut.
Down to a knee goes Watson, and that should just about do it for this ball game.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaughan. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston.
We lost the game in the second quarter.
Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We got a special guest Ludacris, ladies and gentlemen. What up, Luda?
What up, my family? What's going on? Congratulations, Jess. How you doing?
Jess is actually,
she pregnant, so she be in and out the room.
Yeah, so she in and out the room, so she probably in the bathroom throwing up maybe right now, but yes.
Well, congratulations twice. Good. Yeah, it is.
Jess, Luda is hosting the iHeartRadio Music Awards on April 1st. That's how the April Fool's joke is actually happening.
I was going to say that same thing, but you beat me to it, so it's all good. Yes, I cannot wait to do this. This is my first time hosting the iHeart. It's been a minute since I hosted something, but you know, I'm a big kid. I'm going to have a lot of fun. We're going to bring a lot of energy. Not an April Fool's joke whatsoever, because I like to joke around a lot too, but this ain't no game. This is no game.
Is Fear Factor the last thing you owe?
No, I think the Billboard Awards, if I'm not mistaken. I hosted the Billboard Awards 3 years in a row, as a matter of fact.
Now, did you have more fun at the Super Bowl or when you performed in Atlanta when you was hanging from the ceiling, sliding all the way down? Which one did you have more fun?
Envy, that's a hard question, but you know, when I was sliding down the